other cars as well. So this area right here, you can see it's being blocked off by some Phoenix police officers, but they do tell me that right now they believe that they're going to be able to open this all up in about 40 minutes or so. Once again, that tow truck gets out here and all of this mess gets cleaned up. But again, I just want to tell you, despite how bad this looks, if you're just tuning in here, everyone is going to be okay. Those 5 people who were taken to the hospital suffering some broken bone injuries, but that's kind of the extent of the injuries, at least what Phoenix police are telling us right now. So just avoid this area right now, but it should be cleared up in about 40 minutes or so. Back to you guys.
Okay. Thanks, Liz.
That's really good news, as people are better out there. You know, the technology in the cars. Hello, Beth.
Hi, Beth.
You know, I got my daughter just a little Hyundai. She'd been driving for about a year, and I thought, okay, it'd be great to get another car. But I mean, that's not a very expensive car, but it's got full side airbags and front airbags and crumple zones, and they've been making like even less expensive cars much safer.
Much safer, yeah, that's true.
They are. It's really incredible. You know, we had somebody call, I remember several years ago, who was driving a smart car, which are tiny, but they're made by Mercedes. And she was in a horrible accident, and she thinks that car saved her life. Really? Because even though it was so small, it's very well built. Yeah. Wow. It's pretty amazing, yeah.
That those cars are so small that instead of having more of the crumple zones and things, they're actually made to kind of spin away, like to bounce off something and spin away.
Versus crumple like an accordion.
Like, really hitting in. That's what I heard.
Kind of like being in a bumper car at the fair.
Yeah.
It's just one of those deals. Not a bad idea, really, if you think about it.
I thought about those cars. I don't think my golf clubs would fit.
No, they'd be hanging out the side of the window.
Yeah, you have to put them out the window, but yeah, you know. Then maybe you can get into the HOV lane if your golf clubs are in the passenger
Put a wig on your driver.
Oh, boy. You'd be a target.
Oh, yeah.
Hold over.
I'm just kidding. No, you can't do that. Please, don't call me. I'm kidding.
You're kidding. We know. Oh.
Exactly.
Well, your Tuesday's going well?
Yeah, we were talking earlier, you may have heard about this guy in Great Britain who went into the electronics store and was looking at a television and bumped it, and it became a domino effect, and he destroyed $6,000 worth of televisions. No. Yeah, well, we have the video on our blog, so we are asking people about their stories where something similar to this happened, and actually it's happened to a lot of people, not $6,000, but like one woman went into Saks Fifth Avenue in San Francisco with her one of her children and in Union Squares, and they had a big display of mannequins set up, and her little girl bumped one, and all 20 mannequins fell. Oh, no. It was like legs akimbo, you know. It was crazy.
In a store like that,
I was just gonna say.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
This is horrible. Look at that urchin. Who knocked over the...
It happened with my mother and my son. Now, my son was back visiting my mom in Indiana. So my mom and my sister took him out to like either some type of grocery store or like a Hallmark store somewhere. Yeah. And it must have been around the some kind of holiday. I don't know if it's Valentine's Day or New Year's. And they'd set up a display of plastic champagne glasses with pearls coming through them. It was really beautiful. So my son wanted to stand and look at it. He was like 8 years old. My mom said, all right, Brendan, stay right here. We're going to go over and get a card, and we'll be right back. So she and my sister walk over to the next aisle. All of a sudden they hear
they
crash, and then they hear a little voice go, huh, I wonder how that happened. And it was my son. And so it's like, huh, I don't know how that happened. I'm sure he didn't just touch it, you know.
What did they do? Did they like...
they left.
They just left. Okay. Yes.
Slowly
Which I find seems to be a common theme among people that I talked to this morning. They just left when it happened.
That has happened before, where my kids broke like a set of wine glasses.
I will admit it.
And I did because I thought the last thing well, one, I felt bad, but then I'm like, I know someone heard me yelling at my kids, and they're gonna be like, that's Andrea from TV. Not only did she yell at her kids, but they broke the glasses, and then she left and she didn't pay for them. So I offered to pay for them.
Yeah, it's like, I gotta pay for it.
I offered to pay for them. Yep.
And what'd they do?
She said, no, it's fine. You don't have to do that. I'm like, no, I really should. And it was all good. It's all good.
If you have those things out with kids around. Thanks, Beth.
Bye.
Good stuff.
But I had told them like 14 times, do not touch anything, and they still did.
You just scared me a little bit with that. That's a good mom. I know. Hey, I won't. I promise. Where? Stop yelling at me.
9:30 news coming up. Oh, we've got this story. A really bad car crash in New Jersey left a woman pinned under her car. The video we